Good morning. My computer says 7:33, but 6:33 Central. I've been up since 5. It's a beautifully cool morning, and I'm deeply regretting not fighting off the bugs and finding a baseball bat and slugging that bug away. It's a wonderfully cool morning. But anyway, so I am down here in Henrietta. Nice hotel, though. The plan is going to be to drive as far as I can, stops along the way, and we're going to try and car camp the next couple nights because it's the weekend and the weather's going to be perfect and it's going to be busy. But I think we're going to backtrack slightly. Tulsa is the line. So we're going to get back up to the line, but I got a treat. I made a little notes about how I'm going to detour off to alternate 75 rather than, I'll start on the freeway part because it's still dark. I have to find coffee. And we'll get up here. There, where we are going to cross and drive for a brief moment, Route 66. And then we're going to take this back road up to 412, I think. Yeah. 412 kind of goes northwest. We're going to do Kansas with 412 till we get to, I think it's there. Yep. That's on the, oh, maybe I'll get up that way. The goal is here, Dodge City. So let me redo this because I want to stay close to the line. All right. Okay, good morning. Let's look at the numbers. 1,119 miles from Cedar Key. Let's see what my 1,234.2 miles. So far for this. Let's set yesterday 414 miles. Let me reset that. And it said 1119 since Cedar Key. That doesn't seem right because 1234. Yeah, okay, 100. That does make sense. Yeah, about 100 and some miles. About 120 miles to Cedar Key. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. And to the point where I may need to get an oil change somewhere. Alright. No coffee at this fine establishment. It's not open. They didn't open it for breakfast. I've been up since 5, 6:53, but that's all right. 7 a.m. seems to be my general start time. We are going to go in. That's all right. It's okay. To a rising sun. We are going to go through the town of Henrietta. I wonder what that truck stop is up there. Is that a Love's? We're going to go into the town of Henrietta. Oh, for God's sakes, I need to clean my windows before we get this show on the road. Why didn't you do that before you started? Alright, well, I'm stopping for coffee. take a piece of Route 66. My line goes through Tulsa. I'm not going to do Tulsa. Native American territory. The Native Americans are heritage now. They're very nice. People around here are very nice. I have nothing in my coffee mug. Not even bad hotel coffee. I do have one more Dunkin' cold brew, so I may just do that. Henrietta. Nice to go through the town before sunrise. I still have bugs to get off the window. Cool downtown. I am very disappointed in myself for not sticking out the campsite. But hey, not everybody is Bubbles. There's a Love's. It's not a big Love's, but it has Love's coffee. I was gonna stop at the little donut shop, but if this is Love's branded, let's get coffee. Alright, I got my Love's coffee and got my first scan towards my reward. I was almost going to turn around to the donut shop. There was a line there, so must be good coffee. I don't like McDonald's coffee. And if I absolutely had to. Wow, the Walmart's even small in this town. That's the smallest Walmart I've ever seen. It looked like it'd be a Walmart that was in like the 70s. Ugh. still didn't clean the inside. Really would, I really wanted to, like, yeah, take the time and clean the inside of the car out, all the glass and everything. Yeah, like I said, maybe I'll stealth camp. I think that's the plan tonight. I'm just gonna go till dark. And just stealth camp somewhere. Wherever it just starts getting dark, just look for a place to just park. As it's getting closer to dark, like, I'll do a dinner time. Okay. This will be a little freeway-ish for a little bit. This is the main road from Dallas to Tulsa. Friday morning. September 6th. Underway. Nice sunrise. Slept fine, about normal. I am just regretting that. You tried. I didn't want to go through a night. I'd have been terrified of having bugs infiltrating the car. Camping may not be for me. And it's a beautiful morning. It's cool out there and a little humid. I mean, I don't have the heat on in the car, or the AC right now. 72 degrees. I actually could. so sweet. Recreation.gov camps are in the Rockies, oddly enough. Which would definitely be cooler. I definitely still want to give it a try, even if I just car camp. My coffee tastes more like coffee this morning. Instead of a candy. Oops. Been in the land of no Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. I haven't seen a Dunkin' since Dothan, Alabama. I was surprised to see one there. That's why I got my pumpkin spice latte while I could. The last one I'll see. There's no Dunkin' in Seattle. There are pumpkin spice lattes though. Right up to it. That was the train that I heard coming out of Henrietta, Oklahoma. Cute little Native American town, just like these all are here. Yesterday was such a great drive too, and you did it well, and you messed it up at the end. I mean, I couldn't do anything. You know, there was a picnic table along the lake, but with spiders and bugs all over the place, it was just not. No, you know, in my fantasy, the plan was to just open up the laptop and run it off the battery and thanks, truck. Open up the laptop, run it off the battery, have a beer, watch the sunset. But getting buzzed every 30 seconds by that. I wish I was running video to hear the sound. It sounded like the loudest hornet you could, it was very bumblebee, hornet. A lot of loves. Okay, that's why you moved over there. A lot of Love's truck stops, so. The state within the state. Next town, Preston, Oklahoma. a very clean room with just the basics. Even had a refrigerator to store the coffee, iced coffee. Can't ask for better these days. And there were cheaper hotels in the other little town closer to me. For God's sakes, I gotta get out of the fast lane. This is as bad as Florida. Most of today. My goal is my lunch goal. It'll be a late lunch. Is Dodge City, Kansas. But we're gonna make a little stop here early in the morning. I'd have got there open if I'd have stayed at the campsite. Though this place, I'd have crossed Route 66 closer to lunchtime. It would have been my lunch stop. Screwed up potential cool places to see. I'm going to be crossing Route 66 too early in the morning to see any of the cool. There'll be a couple things. Won't be up now. The museum won't be open. But I'm going to take a moment once I get to Route 66 to drive a mile of it or two. Which I've set my cruise at 66. Get off this meat grinder, shall we? Well, that certainly is challenging. Well, I may have turned a little too early. This would be a little too back roadish. But Preston, Oklahoma. comes out where I want it to come out, I think. But it is definitely going to be challenging. The wrong road. Oh, there's a truck coming behind me, so hey, how bad can it be? There is a truck coming behind me. What? All right. Self-serve egg stand. I can buy some eggs? What? Fry them up in a pan. There is a freaking truck behind me. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to turn on alternate 70, which was about another mile up north of that little podunk, but this comes out at the same spot, and alternate 70 goes north. Or 75. Yeah, 75. But hey, I would rather be on this than that meat grinder. Yeah, 1,300 miles from home on a back road in the middle of the country. What could go wrong? Actually, people are very friendly up here, and all these farms and everything. There would be no issues whatsoever. The only issue is somebody hitting you on this driving into the sun. Take this old bridge. Yep, railroad bridge. One-lane bridge, I'll beat you. Jog Creek Ranch. Yeah, on both sides. Jog Creek Ranch. Howdy. As I was actually, I meant to mark this road. truck was going. It must live down here. I can't imagine a through truck being on this road. Okay, back to north direction. What we got here? 5B Poggy septic tank cleaning and repair. Village of Beggs, Oklahoma. Speed limit 45. You mean the speed limit was more? That was a fun little detour. This is probably the original concrete road. This could be up to 100 years old, and I'm not lying. I heard music. Is that the bus? It is the bus playing music. Traffic does not stop. That's State Route 16. Yep, this is State Route 16 and 75. Hardware, deli, gas, meat. Too early in the morning. It's 8 a.m. Beggs City Hall. I'm sorry for calling you a village, Mr. Beggs. See, now this is why I'm doing these videos. Yeehaw Sisters Salon and Boutique. Here's the train. There's the little business district there. That's Main Street. Nothing there. Just a few buildings. Tell me that road that I was on wasn't the original routing of 75. The original road. Ah, first of the day. Hello, Dollar General. Okay. Sapulpa, 20 miles is, I believe, the next goal. I think, is that where? Yes. That is where I will run into Route 66. So it'll be way, yeah, it's 20 miles. It's not even going to be 9 a.m. The museum opened at 10. Now, if I had not chickened out, choo-choo. If I had toughed it out, basically, and just say that. If you toughed it out at the, God, it was nice though. God, that was pretty. Would have been great waking up there. Wow, did this road change all of a sudden? turned back into a real highway. Horsies. Pretty morning. Gonna see this the rest of the way to Seattle. Not a lot of clouds. The last front is passed over or is passing over. According to the satellite I looked at this morning, there were scattered showers as the front passed through. There is nothing. The whole western, draw a line from the Great Lakes diagonal down to Oklahoma, and then west and south from that little line. Nothing. The weather is going to be phenomenal for the next few days. A bit warm, unseasonably warm. Like I said, though, for waking up this morning, it's 72. For a Florida boy, this is perfect. Low humidity 90. And the humidity wasn't the problem. I was able to sit in the car, run the air conditioner every little bit. I could have actually, if the bugs would have let me, seriously, I have these screens on the windows. I'd have to tape them down, but there would be no way. The bugs that size would have easily, and the spiders, that it would have easily crawled through. I'm gonna have to stop at one of my Dollar Generals and invest in bug spray. If I'm gonna roll the windows down. It would have been perfect sleeping weather. It was perfect sleeping weather. It's going to be perfect sleeping weather until I get to Seattle. So let's see if I can car camp tonight. I'm committed now that I embarrassed myself. Less than $20. Those posts buckled by the wind. Carrier. Yeah, it sure is a horse farm. Yeah, this is much better than the mainline meat grinder. Thank you. Next little village is Mounds, Oklahoma. Creek County, Oklahoma. That Arkansas River campsite. If I didn't like the bug there, that Arkansas River campsite would have been swarming with. And when I left, the little no-see-ums were starting to swarm, which I could deal with that. I deal with that in Florida all the time. But yeah, I could have bailed a Little Rock. Did what you did. Move on. What's this that's open? Oh, motor sales. Motor sales, there's nothing there. We're sold out. But we have the open sign up. Well, boy, howdy. Get my bug spray at Dollar General. The 457th Dollar General I've passed. No, I haven't had time to look at the computer. And I spent that last hour driving to get to and finding a hotel. Cute town. Kingdom Diner and Pizza. Nutrition King. Well, that's cool. Mounds Municipal Offices. Wow, I feel, jeez. Cool old gas station. Western town flair there. Ranches out here. should have done before I camped. I might have had less bug, bombing. But man, there were some, there was monsters. One of them may have dented my plastic. There are some monster bugs through there. Wow. So, well, I don't want it to be cold. I definitely like to see some cooler weather. Knock the bugs down. That spot would be amazing if it was like a 60-degree day, 70-degree day, 50-degree night, not 90 and 70. Oops. I hit the brakes. Mueller? Kiefer. All right. Kiefer, Oklahoma. K-E-F-E-R. I think I can read my map. I have time. K-I-E-F-E-R. Yeah, Kiefer it is. Oh, rush hour. Okay. Through the... Seems that nobody out here knows how to deal with a four-way stop either, so. Yesterday was a great day. Looking forward to making the most out of Kansas. And then we'll hit the Rockies tomorrow. I think I'm going to stick to the line and avoid Denver. Although I may go to the town that's north of Denver. Colorado Springs is south of Denver. That one, yeah. And do that, cut the corner. Depends on where in Kansas I end up. I thought of doing 70. Either 70 is 6 to Salt Lake, or 40 out of Denver to Salt Lake, and then going up that way, because all the freeways are actually very scenic through there. It's an option. That would take me way off the line, but the timing would still be about the same. this pace I'm on, I should pull into Seattle either on her birthday or Tuesday. But anyway, enough of that. There's a Dollar General welcoming me to town. Welcome to Sapulpa, a southwestern suburb of Tulsa. And the reason I chose this rather than Tulsa will be coming up shortly. And I'll have to circle around to do a little bit of it. The original way I was going to plan on is going west to east, but that doesn't make no sense. Whataburger. Ooh, they are open and busy. This is a big town, relatively speaking. I gotta see where I'm at here. But definitely want to go east to west in the morning for what we're going to do. Looks like we'll make a right at that light. Go up for a few blocks, hang left. Rock Creek. Oklahoma 66. Not yet. Not yet. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just do a loop back to here, and then we're going straight north from here. Oh no, I'll loop back around and stay on. There's a little piece of 66 that I was gonna loop around under the freeway, but alright, pardon the into the sun for a minute. Dutch Brothers, never heard of it. Looks busy. It's busy. This is Oklahoma 117. Herbert Finch Jr. Memorial Highway. Looks like this light at the top of the hill is where I'll be making a left. Walgreens. There was a Walgreens down where I turned to East 66. Love the sun. Love the sun, but it's not in my face. That was bugging me at the lake. The reflection off the lake was right in my eyes. Oh, howdy. There's a local sitting there watching for us evildoers. Daylight Donuts. I've had enough sugar so far this trip. I gotta be a little healthier. I've had ice cream. I've had all the things that I don't eat when I'm at home. And I still can't lose weight at home, so eating healthy. So I've probably gained 10 pounds already. Sapulpa Junior High School, well, guess what? We are making a left turn here. This East 66 goes straight. And I'll leave it on this light, but we are on the corner of Route 66. And we're off. Get your kicks on Route 66. And Dollar General, the first thing I see on historic Route 66. The Dollar General. Thanks. Hey, this was the part that was on my route. I might have done it through Tulsa if I'd, you know. Stayed at the route, that would have been east of Tulsa if I'd stayed at the lake. But I'm here, and I like staying away from Tulsa. Going through one of the small towns is pretty cool. Thought of going to Oklahoma City and doing it, but it's okay. Nice old courthouse there, coming in the downtown area. These towns have the mural. There you go. Little Route 66 sign. And 66. There's a tourist trap here. There's a tourist trap here that I'm going to pull off to. It's closed right now. I'm I'm gonna look and see if I want to drive 66. It goes southwest, so it's not in the right direction. Part of Route 66 Auto Museum. Said unfortunately it's closed. Doesn't open for another hour and a half, but I'm gonna get out and take a couple photos into the sun and decide where I'm gonna go here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice sunrise. Cool old gas station. Quite the busy four-way intersection, but I've been planning my route around the next town, Route 66. 12 ribeye, 5 T-bone. 3 jumbo shrimp. I'll buy my meat out of a truck here in Oklahoma. Nice old courthouse there, coming in the downtown area. These towns have the mural. There you go. Little Route 66 sign.